Sifting through this stack of daily horoscope forecasts we pulled for you is usually like, well, looking at a highly chaotic global weather map.
Oh yeah, totally. A hurricane for one sign and a sunny beach day for another.
Right, exactly. But looking at the charts for today, June 12, 2026, the weather map is surprisingly unified. Okay, let's unpack this. Instead of a dozen random predictions, these sources are hammering home a massive overarching theme.
Yeah, it's basically intense ambition balanced by incredibly strict restraint. It's a day-demanding forward motion, but insisting you keep the parking brakes slightly engaged.
Definitely. And we're going to distill this data down to its core so you know exactly how to leverage this specific energy today. Let's look at the mechanism driving that forward motion first.
You mean the fire and earth signs, right?
Yeah. When you examine your Aries, Leos, Capricorns today, the sources aren't just promising random strokes of luck. They point to a specific formula. Taking bold, confident action right now yields tangible professional momentum.
It's honestly like being handed the keys to a Ferrari. You've got sheer confidence opening new business opportunities for Aries, and Capricorn's trademark discipline showing serious progress.
Oh, and even Gemini's communication skills are primed to finally knock out pending tasks. Gemini students too, actually, getting positive results. It's like hitting every green light on your morning commute.
Right. It's a great feeling.
But with so much aggressive forward momentum, how do we keep from crashing?
Well, the forecast is actively begging you to check the brake pads before you floor that Ferrari. What's fascinating here is how the stars immediately ground this ambition in practical warnings.
So the growth isn't meant to be a blind sprint?
Exactly. Cancer and Virgo, for instance, are positioned for heavy professional recognition from their seniors. But Cancer is explicitly told to manage stress and health.
Oh, wow. So the sources set you up to expend massive energy to gain ground, but immediately warn you about the physical toll of that acceleration.
Yeah, you have to be super careful because you are expending so much aggressive career energy. The physical and financial resources you pull in are left highly vulnerable.
That makes total sense. That's probably why the advice for signs like Taurus and Sagittarius aggressively pivots from making money to violently protecting it.
Oh, absolutely. Taurus sees financial improvement but has to actively fight off impulsive purchases.
And Sagittarius gets career growth, but is put on high alert regarding expenses.
The sources are advocating for the psychology of calculated risk. It's really the only way to sustain rapid growth. The Scorpio forecast highlights this perfectly by promising financial gains but demanding they avoid hasty decisions.
Wait, the exact advice for Scorpio is to trust your instincts but remain practical. I have to push back on the sources there.
Really? How so?
Well, gut instincts and strict practicality they're fundamentally opposing forces. You can't just blindly follow your gut while simultaneously crunching the numbers, right?
It reads like a paradox, sure, but it's actually a two-step process for wealth management. Your instinct tells you where the opportunity is.
Right, it gives you the vision for the financial gain.
Exactly. The practicality is how you execute it. Enjoy the growth, trust your initial read on the room, but keep the wallet tightly closed until you've mapped out the math.
You simply can't sustain that level of hyper-vigilant wealth management and career acceleration without cooling down the engine. That's where the interpersonal glue comes in.
Oh, definitely. Moving from money to mindset.
Yeah, we see signs like Libra, Aquarius, and Pisces tasked with building emotional anchors today. Libra is improving relationships, and Aquarius is using social connections for creative goals.
And Pisces is focused entirely on peaceful emotional balance.
It's the essential cool-down stretch after a heavy mental workout. Even the fire signs are being forced to do their cool-down stretches.
Right, because ambition without emotional regulation just burns bridges.
Yeah, Aries is specifically warned to avoid unnecessary arguments today. And Leo's told to maintain patience in their relationships, even while luck is heavily on their side.
The social connections make the professional success sustainable. Without them, the ambition just turns destructive. It's a highly structured day overall.
You've got the map, you know where the green lights are, and you know exactly where the financial speed traps are hiding. The playbook is incredibly clear for you today.
Push hard at work, guard your wallet like a hawk, and lean heavily on your social connections to stay balanced.
Exactly. But that leaves me with one final thought, going right back to the advice given to Pisces. The charts have laid out exactly what to expect today. The money, the career, the relationships.
Right.
But simultaneously, the core advice for Pisces is to trust your inner wisdom. So if you're holding a detailed map of today's microclimates, but your gut suddenly says the weather is about to turn, which voice should actually be driving your decisions?